Hey everyone, yasas que kalos tirtata to another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. If you're looking for a light and cozy meal that's still fresh and delicious, you have to try my Greek spring beef stew that has artichokes and peas. It's finished off in a lemony dill sauce. So good. Everything comes together in one pot. The family is gonna love this one. Let's get started. Okay, we're gonna begin with 2 pounds of chuck roast. You can use a little bit more, a little bit less. And if you have lamb on hand, lamb shoulder or a boneless leg of lamb will also work really well in this. We're gonna cut this into smaller pieces and set it aside. And then I'll get an onion finely chopped, but I'm gonna skip the onion. I have these leeks in my refrigerator and I don't want them to go bad. They're gonna go perfectly with all of the flavors. So I have 2 leeks. I'm gonna take out the tough parts and then thinly slice the white and the light green parts. You really have to wash leeks really well because many times there's lots of dirt trapped between the leaves. So dunk them in a bunch of water, swish them around, and then if you have a salad spinner, you could go ahead and spin them a few times to get rid of all that excess water, or you can transfer them to a colander and let them sit for a little bit. I'm gonna get my pot nice and hot with a little bit of olive oil in there, and then I'll brown the beef in 2 batches, about 4 minutes on each side, just so that we can get really nice color. And if you were to put it all in at once, you're not gonna brown it, it's gonna start to steam, and we're just gonna miss the whole point. So make sure you do this in 2 or 3 batches, depending on the size of your pot. Take the beef out and set it aside, and then reduce the heat to low or turn it off. If you're using a cast iron pot like I am, this is an enamel coated cast iron pot, it keeps the heat really high for a long time. So when I add the leeks in, if you're using onion, you could add onion at this point. The pot is gonna be too hot and it'll brown them a little too much, and I don't want too much color in this. So turn the heat off for about a minute, just so that way the pot has a chance to cool down. Add the leeks or the onions, whatever you're using in, and then you can turn the heat back on medium-low. Let them cook for about 8 minutes or so until they're nice and soft and golden. Then we're gonna go in with 4 garlic cloves that are either grated or finely chopped. Just warm them through until they're nice and fragrant. Return all of the beef to the pot. And if you have carrots, you can finely chop some carrots at this point and put them in with the potatoes. The pea bag that I'm using frozen peas, also has some grated carrots in there, so I'm gonna skip the chopped carrots in this step. We're gonna season it with salt and pepper. Pour in either 6 cups of water or beef broth. I'm doing beef broth here so we could have maximum flavor. Season with salt and pepper, like I said before. Give everything a mix. Bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, reduce the heat to a medium-low, cover the pot, and let this simmer for 1.5 hours until the beef is nice and tender. And now at this point, I'm gonna add in 2 cups of frozen peas. Like I said before, I didn't have plain frozen peas. The bag of peas that I have also has some shredded carrots in there. They're just gonna go straight in with 2 cans of artichokes. These artichokes are so easy to use. I just strain them and put them in this little colander over here to get rid of that water that's in them. Add them straight to the pot. I also like to add lots of lemon juice at this point. So before I don't add the lemon juice directly into the pot. I'll create a little slurry here with a tablespoon of cornstarch, about a cup of water, and then the juice of 2 or 3 lemons. So I would go with 3 lemons because I like it really lemony, and this is a pretty big batch, but make it as lemony as you like. So this is gonna go into the pot, give everything a mix, and we're gonna let this cook for about 15 minutes on low heat. The stew is gonna lightly thicken, just a little bit, just a tiniest bit, and then the meat is gonna be really nice and tender. The potatoes are also gonna pretty much almost melt. The artichokes are gonna be nice and tender. And of course, I also added some dill. If you have fresh dill, you can add it at this point, or dry dill. I use dry dill and I added it in with the lemon and the artichokes, just so that way the flavor really infuses into the stew. Let it sit for about 10-15 minutes and then it's ready to serve. And there you have it. My Greek beef stew with artichokes and peas is ready. It's lemony and it's fresh and it has dill and it's just so good and comforting. The beef is so tender, the potatoes literally melt, and the artichokes, since I took the shortcut and I used the canned artichokes, it was just so much easier. If you do have fresh artichokes on hand, you can use them. Frozen also work well for this recipe, and if you have lamb on hand, like lamb shoulder, you can substitute that for the beef. The cooking time is almost the same, so you don't have to really change much. Before we leave, let's do the taste test. So good. It tastes like fricassee. If you grew up in a Greek household and your mom's made fricassee, it really has all of those flavors, except it's a little bit lighter. It's absolutely delicious. I think you guys are gonna love this one. The exact measurements are on the website, dimitrasdishes.com. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you all next time. Yes, us.